This is a study of mean or average. No, not describing my personality. So it says in our number routine, write and solve an equation to find the volume of this rectangular prism. So if you look at your mathematics reference chart, it says V equal capital BH. Volume is area of base times the height. If you have a rectangular prism, what is the area of the base? It's a rectangle, and that is length times width times height. So the length is 9, the width is 5 and 4/10, and the height is 4, I guess. So we know our three numbers. So if you multiply 9 times 4, you get 36. And you multiply 36 and 5 and 4/10, that's 24. Carry to 2, that's 12 plus 2 is 14. Placeholder. 6 times 5 is 30. Carry to 3. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 3 is 18. Add this up. You will get 194 and 4/10. Again, this is in the tenths place, so your answer needs to be in the tenths place. 194 and 4/10 cubic centimeters, because you're multiplying centimeter by centimeter by centimeter, so cubic centimeters. In our do now, the town of Riverview provides a rectangular recycling bin for newspaper to each household. This volume is 3,840 cubic inches. Write and solve an equation to find the height of the recycling bin. So we just wrote that to find the volume, you multiply the area of the base, which is length and width, by the height. So the length is 20, the width is 12, we don't know the height, and the volume is 3,840. So if you multiply 20 times 12, that's 240 height, 3,840. Again, I need to isolate this variable h, so I divide by 240. Divide by 240. This cancel. So what do you get when you divide 3,840 by 240? It goes in one time. 144 is the remainder. I bring down the 0. How many 240s go into 1440? It goes in 6 times. So the height equals 16 inches. To check your work, you can multiply 20 inches by 12 inches by 20 inches by 12 inches by 16 inches and get 3,840 cubic inches. So today we're going to be learning how to, actually for the next few weeks, we'll be collecting a lot of data. Data is a collection of facts such as numbers, word, measurement, observation, or even just description of things. So with this data, we're doing mostly numbers. With it, we're going to be able to describe it using mean, median, mode, range, using all kinds of, we can make a table with it. We can use all kinds of, we can make a dot plot, a stem, and leaf. So before we do that, to collect data, people ask statistical questions. It is a question that yields data with variability. If it has results with variability, like how many students in a 6th grade classroom, in one classroom they may have 20, in another classroom may have 10, in another classroom may have 32, in another classroom may have 37. How many texts do your classmates receive each month? Some people receive 1,000, some people receive 0, some people receive 2,000, 3,000. How many babies are born each day at Texas Children's Hospital? It could be 50, 20, 10, 14. These results in many data, results in many different variety of answers. So variability comes with a variety of answers. If it's a results without variability, how many days are in June? 30. How many quarts are there in 2 gallons? 1 gallon has 4 quarts. 2 gallons will have 8 quarts. How many syllables are in mathematical? 5 syllable. It comes up with just one answer. You can't do anything with one answer. So I'm going to give you some examples of different statistical questions, and you're going to tell me, is it with variability or without? How many different flavors are in a bag of Skittles? I believe there's only like 5 flavors without variability. It doesn't come with a variety of answers. How many hours do my classmates spend working on homework? Some kids only do their homework, so 0. Other kids spend hours and hours because they don't get it, or they just want to be conscientious, so with variability. What grade did I make on my last test? I got an 80, 1 grade. What are the heights of the students in your class? You have some short kids, tall kids, medium kids, average class, and so it's with variability. So you're going to be creating your own, developing your own question. And then we're going to do a little sort. You're going to be getting different questions, and then you're going to figure out which one is which. How much do sixth graders spend on lunch? Does that yield variability or without? It will yield because a lot of people get a variety of answers. How many text messages did I send yesterday? That's only one answer. How many hours a week do my classmates spend on math homework? Some people spend a lot of time on homework, so it's with yield variability. How old are the animals at the zoo? Some animals just born, some animals are close to death, so it yields variability. How many sixth graders attend our school? There's actually only one answer. I think it's exactly 325 or 350 kids. How many pets does each sixth grader have? If I can go around, some people have zero, some people have many pets because they're hoarders. How old is the athlete? He has only one age. How many hours a week does Jose spend on math homework? On some weeks he had more homework than others, so variety of answers. How many text messages do sixth graders send per day? Some people send a lot of text messages in a day. Some people send very few. How many text messages do sixth graders send per day? So it would be a lot of variety of answer with variability. How many fan letters does Lucy receive every month? She receives a lot, of course, mostly from me. So yield variability. What is the difference in rainfall between St. Louis and Seattle? So a final rainfall in both cities is subtract one answer. How much do math teachers make in different parts of Houston? Variety of answers. How old are students in junior high? Some may be 10, some may be 14, some may be 16. Variety of answers. How many baseball cards does the boy have? He just has a definite number, finite number. So right there, we yield without. So now that we understand that, we are going to be investigating with mean now. In mean, you will need 4 students. Student 1 will have 8 Unifix cubes. Student 2 will have 12 Unifix cubes. Student 3 will have 25 Unifix cubes, and student 4 will have 3 Unifix cubes. They are going to share among themselves so that each person has the same number of Unifix cubes. So here are all the people. They need to all have the same number. Let's see. Well, this person is way above average, and this person is below average. So we need to share, 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 share. So I think the average person right now is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's say 12 for now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, I think I had one less when I was making this, so I'm going to add another one right here. So if they share among themselves, everybody will have 12. The average person will have 12. He's average. She's below average. Way below average. Way above average. So each person now has 12 unit cubes. Could I have done this faster? Any suggestions? What about adding all of these cubes and dividing it equally among them all? If you if you add 8 to 12 to 25, 30, it adds up to 48. And you divide it equally among 4 people, that's how I would have done it, 12 per person. Here's a challenge. Student 1 has 22 Unifix cubes. Student 2 has 5 Unifix cubes. Student 3, we don't know. Student 4 has 16 Unifix cubes. Share among themselves that each person has the same number. So each person has 14 Unifix cubes. That is called mean. So if each one has 14, I need to give up 2 here. So I give up 2. So I'll put 1 right here, 1 in here. This person needs to give up 22. He needs to give up 22 minus 14, 8. So he gives up 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in this one, this person has 5. So she or he needs 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 1, 2. So each person, how many does this person will have? So so we need how many more? We will need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is the answer. So we need 13 more. Another way I could have done it is I can guess and check. If the average person has 14 and there's 4 students, 14 times 4, that means I need 56 cubes. If I add 22 to 5 plus 16, 27 plus 16, that's 43. So right now they have 43. They need 13 more to reach 56. That's another way I could have done it. Many ways you could do it. So again, there each person has 14. So this person has 14, 14, 14, 14. So they should have 56 in all. We are short by 13. So 60 random sixth graders were surveyed by Assistant Principal Edwards. She wanted to know the mean number of students who like science. The results are shown below. 13 people like science in this class, 14 in this class, 9 people in this class, 13 in this class, and 11 in this class. List the numbers who like I did it. What is the mean? If I add all the students up together, it adds up to 10, 20 carry to 2, that's 4, 60 students. And they're divided into 5 classes, 12. So this class is above average, below average, above average, below average. So 12 students. If I found the average thing, 12 kids would like science per class. Let's try another one. The key, each DVD is each picture equals 2. 2, 4, 6 people like Kung Fu. 2 people like comedies. 2 people like action. 2, 4, 6, 8 people like romance. From the picture graph, list the number of DVDs owned by Disney. What is the mean? If I add all of this up together, 10, it adds up to 18. I divide it by 4 categories. It goes into 4. Oh, okay. I knew. All right. Let me draw another DVD right here. Because when I was making this, I was wondering where that last picture would have gone to. So this should be 10. So let's do it one more time. Let's do it over again. So 6 people like Kung Fu, 2 people like comedy, 2 people like action, 10 people like romance. If you add all of this up, it adds up to 20. I divide it by 4 categories. 5 is the mean or average. So Kung Fu is above average. Comedies and action are below average. And romance is way above average. So the last thing what you're going to do is you're going to be watching the number of the day. The number of the day is, I don't even know if this works. Well, he's saying that the number of the day is 7 and he does a big dance. Think of a set of numbers that would have a mean of 7. Represent this mean using at least one set of numbers. Your set of number must have one fraction. So you have to have a fraction. Let's do, oh, 1.5, 2. So 7 has to be the mean. 1.5, 2. Let's do half. So that will add up to 4 and 24. So if I add up these four numbers together, 24 plus 2, that's 26. 27 plus 1 is 28. And divide it by 4, my mean is 7. So let's see, did I follow it? So I thought of a set of numbers. I had one fraction, and the mean is 7. And you would go through and do a couple of these. So this is the study of mean. Mean is average, where you add up the numbers and divide by how many numbers you have. Average or mean.